Students, we are going to study different aspects of tourism. Now we have a knowledge concerned with the definition of tourism and how far tourism that is contributing to the overall development of a particular region, particular state or a particular country. And today we have to study about different types of tourism. So tourism that is a smokeless industry and different persons have different aspirations to participate in travel and most of the countries are focusing on different types of tourism. For example, Kerala tourism that is mainly depending upon the season, climate and natural beauty, but some of the countries mainly focusing on martial arts or something, sports items, everything. And as far as Kerala is concerned, we are treating as God's own country, and it has scenic beauty or something. So our tourism that is mainly depending upon season and natural beauty. So we have to categorize tourism on the basis of destination and origin. While studying about the definition of tourism, we calculated or we studied the nature of tourism on the basis of destination and origin. The tourism definition tells us that a person, if he wanted to treat as a tourist, have to be spend at least 24 hours in a place he visited. And tourism have a starting point, and the starting point is the end point also. That means when you start a journey, you have to reach the same place if you wanted to consider as a tourist. And another categorization that is based on movement patterns. Third one that is season and character, and based on incentives. Some of the business firms, state, education institutions are offering incentives to the travelers. So on the basis of the incentives, we have to categorize tourism. Socio-economical aspects, range, purpose of visit, sociological aspects, culture, religion are different types of tourism. So tourism can be categorized on the basis of destination and origin, movement patterns, season and character, incentives, socio-economic aspects, range, purpose of visit, sociological aspects, culture and religion. So first upon, um, on the basis of the destination and origin, there are three kinds of tourism: inbound tourism, outbound tourism, and domestic tourism. Destination and origin are two important aspects concerned with the tourism. We have a starting point and we have an end point, and we already stated that starting point is the end point as far as tourism is concerned. And under the category of destination and origin, there are three types of tourism: inbound tourism, outbound tourism, domestic tourism. Inbound tourism, that we means when we receive travelers from other countries, that may be categorized as inbound tourism. That means coming of tourists or travelers from other countries, and those who are receiving the travelers from other countries, so they were known as host country. So in our country, every year there is a flocking of travelers and tourists from other countries. So as far as the coming of the travelers from other countries, that may be categorized as inbound tourism. And what actually means outbound tourism? So inbound tourism, outbound tourism, and domestic tourism are defining on the basis of broad geographical region, that is a country, not a particular region but a particular country. And outbound tourism, that we means the moving of tourists from our country to another country. Outbound tourism, that means the movement of people from our country to another country, that is outbound tourism. For example, our country India is concerned, people are visiting various places of the world, that including London, then again Washington, then again Arabian countries, Africa. So the purpose may be different, but large number of tourists are traveling from our country to large number of countries in the world, and those who are going outside were known as the outbound tourists. And the inbound tourism and outbound tourism, that is defining on the basis of uh, broad geographical region, that is a country. And another one, that is of domestic tourism. Domestic tourism, we means movement of the people within a country, or within a region. For example, our movement, that is limited to India. We are not going outside, but our movement is limited to our country. So that is domestic tourism. So inbound tourism means arrival of tourists from other countries. Outbound tourism means movement of people from our country to other countries. And domestic tourism, that we means movement of the people or travel of the people within the geographical boundary of a particular country. So on the basis of destination and origin, we have to divide tourism as inbound tourism, outbound tourism, and domestic tourism. And on the basis of the movement pattern, we have to categorize tourism as residential tourism, seasonal tourism, and roving tourism. On the basis of the movement pattern, there are three divisions: residential tourism, seasonal tourism, and roving tourism. Residential tourism, that we means we have a particular station. We are a resident of a place where we visited. For example, we are intending to travel Mysore or Bangalore, and we are residing or stationing for a short period, 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So we are the resident of Bangalore or Mysore in this way. So that is the residential tourism on the basis of movement pattern. Seasonal tourism, that we means the movement of the people attracting season. Now we are experiencing rainy season because of the COVID pandemic. There is much restriction to travel, but that is not the condition always. People have much fascination to see the beauty of the rain, enjoying the beauty of rain baths, then again steaming, then again health, medicine, all that is related to season, winter, then again summer tourism, winter tourism. In this way, our movement from one place to another, that is depending upon the climate and season. So that is seasonal tourism. Roving tourism, that we means without considering season or something, we are moving from one place to another every time. So we are moving one place to another every time. So that is the roving tourism. So on the basis of the movement pattern, we have three kinds of tourism: residential tourism, then again seasonal tourism, and roving tourism. On the basis of the season, we have winter tourism. You know about how winter that is attractive to travelers all part of the world. Summer tourism, there is no problem concerned with the rain. People have to move everywhere. So summer, that is also very attractive to tourism. So on the basis of climate, on the basis of motives, on the basis of the incentives, there are different types of tourism. So these are the major division of tourism that we are studying.